Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of my Dungeon Master Challenge. It's been a little while. I recorded this episode a couple weeks back and I haven't gotten around to editing it, but I decided to give myself some motivation by setting a like goal on my pigment set video. And that like goal was achieved, so I am rushing through to finish editing this video. Where we left off, I had taken out the Lost Sanctuary dungeon a few times to get myself some upgraded boots, and seeing the grind that I have ahead is, you're in for a treat. Let me tell you that. It's been almost 1 month since I uploaded episode 1, and it's already up to 1,400 views. That video's doing very well, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a straw poll down in the description and in the pinned comment down below for whenever I get around to finishing this series what I should attempt next. So go ahead and vote on that after you watch this video. Another cow. Yes, fucking finally. There we go, we got 5 corrupted beef. I've only been farming for these for literally hours. We got to 34 and then some doing so. And I've been thinking, in regards to this boss, I kinda wanna get the rings that the dungeon has, the Lost Sanctuary dungeon, because they give fire defense, which I need, and I'm already gonna have to go get a fire powder for every single one of these to get me some fire defense. Now that we're level 34, I can do Stable Story. And there we go. There's the stable key. Let's just get out. Easy. Take your key, sir. Beautiful. 9,000 XP, not too bad, but the important thing is we now have a horse. It's just a brown horse. It's nothing special, but we can try our luck at horse breeding. It is expensive. I will not be able to do very much of it, but I'm going to try a couple times to get a black horse. Nope. I'm not trying to get anything higher. Just trying to get a black. I can try this one more time, I think. Nope. Oh no, I can do 2. One more after this one, and then I will be broke, basically. There we go, there's the black horse. Alright, we no longer have 2 liquid emeralds, we're down to 38 emerald blocks, but I don't actually need the emeralds for much of anything. That dude. He hits hard. Just stay away from him. I have exactly enough for this gathering post. And the other one. Like the 2 of them that are over here. And hello, gathering post. And there we go. 41 farming. Not too shabby. I should head down to Remake and do some fishing again. So I need both. Oil and meat. And I need them all tier 2 or 3. Meat I need the most of. Oil I need for the most things, but as I need less of them, that's the one I can probably get in tier 3 form. So I'm just gonna do meat until I get 6 tier 2s. And then we'll do all the rest of everything we do out of the oil. Including gathering for the gathering posts. Okay, that was a sound. Yikes. This is level 38. There we go. And there we go. I can ditch the cart meat. I need to do 50 wood cutting. First, let's kill some coyotes. Alright, there we go. Slay coyotes completed. Alright, now we need to gather acacia. Well then, let's start this. We're not completing it. Ah, it's level 38. Of course it is. Canyon condor. Can't do it then. Alright, I'll gather the paper later then. I will actually throw out this paper. Just to make myself gather it again later. For the sake of getting the XP. I don't need that. Let's go back to farming for a little bit. Why? Why on this character? I was going looting loot chests to try and get specific ingredients, and while I was at it, just gather a bunch of random junk to sell. And in the process, I get a fabled item. Why on this character? Why on the character that can't use it? That's not fair. This is just not fair. What am I supposed to do with this? But why? I don't even know if it's any good. I don't know what it is. Well, let's see what the hell this even is. It costs so many emeralds to identify. Philosopher. Your totem will last twice as long. Okay, so it's for shaman. What does it sell for? Up to 480. Well, if I throw this on the ground, nobody else can pick it up, and I cannot use it, so goodbye. Taking a break from trying to farm that, as we're not particularly lucky at the moment. Not anything. We did manage to get all 10 of our Lost Sanctuary keys, though, so I'm going to do that in a second. However, before I go through and do the Lost Sanctuary, I'm going to do the Infested Pit once to buy the weapon, as I use spells a lot more than I used to. Since I have all of them unlocked now, the weapon from this dungeon will actually technically be better than this one, even though they basically do the same damage. However, that one also does a higher amount of neutral damage, and with the powder that I can put on it, it will convert more of that to the damage of my choice. And since I'm going to put an earth powder on it, because I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of strength increase that's going to further increase the earth damage, and so having more earth damage in general will help boost that further. So I feel it would be a good idea to go ahead and get this weapon now while I can make use of it. So we're going to go ahead, pop in this dungeon. So I want the fangs. So I need 32 fragments, and so when you factor in that I get 3 fragments per dungeon completion, that means I need to complete the dungeon 11 times. So I killed an enemy in the dungeon, and it dropped a set item. It says it's a bandit's ring? That's supposed to be dropped by a specific bandit far away from here. So I'm now curious if that's even a bandit's ring at all, and if it is, how the hell did I get it from an enemy in this dungeon? I'm still an Iron Man, because, see, bank is not available for Iron Man players. Let me look at this. Is this actually what it says it is? It is. How did I get this? It makes no damn sense to me. I wasn't recording, but it's so weird. Now that I have 16 fragments, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 4 earth powders needed to combine to make the earth powder 2. And then I'm gonna go head to a powder master and do that. Combine the powders together. Upgrade them to a tier 2 powder. And there we go. Now it does 6 to 9 and 21% neutral to earth. And then let's go ahead, add it to this. So 7 to 11. Not bad. And then 6 to 9 neutral. So the neutral damage is a lot less, but the earth damage is pretty decent. It just happened again. I got the bandit's ring dropped from a random skull dude, specifically, inside the Decrepit Sewers dungeon. It's these guys. One of them dropped it. I don't know why. I don't know how. But he did. I don't think he's supposed to drop that. So now we're able to buy the fire powders. We need 4 of them. We get to put 1 on each of our armor pieces. Helmet, fire powder. Chestplate, fire powder. Leggings, fire powder. Boots, fire powder. There we go. But now it's time to use these 10 Lost Sanctuary keys. So the 1.20.3 patch has officially gone through, reworking the way strength and dexterity actually affect your stats, because they will now apply to all of your damage, not just your base damage, which will actually make what I'm preparing for right now a little more powerful. It also, however, makes it to where some powders had their stats adjusted slightly, so the amount of damage that my fangs that I got a little bit ago now is 6 to 10 earth damage instead of, I think it was 7 to 11. I'm still on the hunt for the ingredients that I need. There's a time anomaly. There we go. There's our canyon parsley. We got a couple more keys on the way up here to that, but now we have 4 canyon parsley. That is all that we need there. So now we just need to level up our professions a little bit, and we need to gather some more carp oil, because I've got 6 tier 2s and I need a fair bit more than that. Also, something that I've started doing, I carry with me a very large stack of Tempo Town teleport scrolls, because I can come here to Tempo Town, I can buy them all for 4 emeralds each, nice and cheap, and then this functions as a sort of teleport hub. I can grab scrolls to Ragni, Detless, Nemract, and Almaj all here for very cheap. Because, like, Almaj is pretty good distance away, but it's only 21 emeralds for a scroll. And so I get pretty decent traction out of this, because some of these scrolls are a lot more expensive. If I were to, say, like, teleport to Detless and then buy a Ragni scroll, I'm pretty sure it costs more than 8. And if I were to travel over to Almaj and then get me a Detless scroll, it definitely costs more than 12 to get. And the Almaj scroll, the only places I can get that tend to have it costing a lot more. So having a nice central area that can get me a teleport to one of several different locations, and if I were to grab Nemract, it gives me access to the boat to allow me to travel to many other places. So it effectively just gives me means of traveling around to a lot of different places without needing a ton of different scrolls around. I do still have 1 scroll for the Lost Sanctuary, which I'm going to use to teleport over there when I'm done fishing in a little bit. But first, I need to grab a couple more ingredients to use to level up my scribing and my cooking. Oh. Well, there we go. There's level 36. Spin attack is now maxed out. Multi-hit's now up to level 2. Interesting. Just make a bunch of regular potions. 10 of them, to be precise. The Lost Sanctuary. Now that I have 5, with these 5 Gareth's Breaths, I can buy myself 1 field. Give me the second field, and I have no need for these fragments. Alright, next up we have to craft all of our buffs, and then do the Gravedigger quest, and then we can attempt to do this boss altar. Let's make this potion. One that we are all too familiar with, only 33 or 35. It's the same one that I keep making every time. the herbal extract, and 5 dead bees. There we go. Duration 335 seconds. 4 main attack neutral damage, 16 health, 4% gather speed, minus 3% main attack damage. We need the 2 dried kelp and the 4 canyon parsley. $35 to $37. Yeah, might as well. I can use that, so we'll throw these in. Get our scroll. Ooh, level 40 scribing. Hell yeah. Okay, so 20% health regen, 18 strength, 8% gather XP bonus, and 27% earth damage. Food is going to be using 5 corrupted beef and 1 salt, which I got quite a few of. Got these in loot chests. I don't actually know what drops them, if anything. But that 120 seconds is just what I needed to counteract the negative time on this, because it does cut the time down a lot. And so I had a few tier 3 malt grains, so I might as well use them. And there we go. I've got these, which I can use to make some better potions. I don't have enough for any specific number of potions, because I need 2 more tier 2 malt grains to make 4 of them, but I have enough to make 3. So I can make 35 to 37 potions. Let's just go ahead and make 3 of them. 452 health. That is a lot. And I have your brother's will. There we go. We now have access to the Saints Row graveyard, and unfortunately we have his brother's ashes just stuck with us for now. I've been told that I can apparently fill my inventory and find a way to throw it out when my inventory's full, and then it will be gone, and I can use a command to return the item to me when it gets to the point to do the quest that that's required for, but that sounds exploity, and so I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna keep it on me, permanently lose that slot, but it'll be worthwhile to be able to access that boss altar if and only if I can defeat it, because if I cannot defeat that boss altar, this was all for nothing. Okay, I'm super nervous about doing this, because I don't have a lot of health. The fire defense isn't going to do a ton, but it's going to cut down the damage that I take from any hits that I take. That is loud. Alright, 1300 XP. We discovered the Rotten Passage. Let's go. Let's fight. Jesus! I do so much damage. Okay. Need to be careful though, I don't want to die. Which I very well might if I'm not very careful here. Wow. That was a lot of damage. Heal. Okay. He's only got 1800 left. We can do this. Nope. Get him. Yes! Whew. Okay, okay, okay. We got it. He dropped the divide, which isn't really that important. That's what his unique drop was that we got. It's a bunch of emeralds. That was nerve-wracking, because they do a lot of damage. If I'm not careful, I can die really quickly there. I have enough time to attempt to do that again. Alright, we've still got our buff. Let's go. How much damage am I doing? Like 204 damage per regular hit. And my spells are pretty strong too. Also, I get mana steal if I hit dudes. Oh god. Come on, get him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, get away. I need inventory space. I don't care about the other stuff. The other stuff can't be useful for me. There we go. Got the chest plate again. Hopefully, one of these is good. 29% and 43%. The stats that I care about, because I'm not... The XP bonus is nice, but it only goes up to 13, so it's not amazing. The loot bonus could be really good, just in general. But that's not what I care about. What I care about is the health regen and the life steal, which both can go up pretty high. This one has moderate health regen and really high life steal relative to what it could be. This one is slightly less health regen and way less life steal. So I'm going to re-roll the worst one, which is this one, right? Yeah, 29. 625 emeralds. It's not cheap to re-roll. Okay, that one's 47 health regen and then 29 life steal. Overall, we're less capable in a fight, but we're more survivable in that same fight. And so now we just need to get more damage. That's basically our next goal, is to get more damage. After we did all of that, we have another dungeon that we need to gain... I didn't put this away. That we need to gain access to, and then we need to defeat. And quest complete. We now have 1 key for the Underworld Crypt. We also got a necklace that I cannot use. And... God, that's so loud. We can face this dungeon 1 time now. 1 completion I don't think will get us anything at all. To get a weapon upgrade, we need to do it 3 times, and to get the other weapon upgrade, we would need to... Ooh, split essence. I need that. And to get the other weapon upgrade, we would need to do it 5 more times. There's a key guardian. Alright, that's 2 keys. There's a key guardian. Okay. Now we've got 3 keys. Cool. In we go. Underworld Crypt, between life and death. Oh, we got this. There we go, 17,000 XP, that's nice. Come on, take out the boss before you guys. Yeah, there we go. Level 39. We got a nice collection of these guys over there. Alright, easy. Boss dead. Boom. There we go. We now have 3 Chiron's Brains. And with these 3 Charon's Brains, we can go ahead and buy ourselves a weapon upgrade. It will not have the earth powder on it, unfortunately, but it should still be a nice upgrade. Alright, and fangs are now completely useless to us. They weren't super useful for us in the first place, but we got them just to have that slight bit of extra earth damage for that fight. And we are now a fair bit stronger. So I think I need to farm up a few more keys. 7 more to be precise. 2 to get a helmet, and 5 to get the other weapon that does pure fire damage. But we'll save that for a future episode. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, please drop a like down below. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next video.